What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla Let's Play. I hope you guys are doing great. In my first episode, I talked a lot. I have been mentioning a few things, the way I play it, and the reason for that is not because I'm an expert. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this game, but I had a certain experience, and I want to reach out to people who are thinking about giving this game a second chance or eventually have played Mirage, but they want to play Valhalla and give it a fair chance. They are not riding on this hate train that people are, and because this game has a lot of hate, and that was actually my purpose, just to show that you can have fun in Valhalla, and the way I play it to prevent people to fall in this loophole of tedious and grindingness. And because I did that mistake myself with Odyssey. I played 30 hours and I was bored, and I dropped the game, and like a half or 1 year later I grabbed the game again, and I decided to do things in a certain way and take my time, because it's an RPG experience whenever you like it or not. And I'm telling you, if you do that, uh, uh, you're gonna love it. I mean, I loved it. I'm not saying you should love it. If you play the game, you don't like it whatsoever. I'm not here to convince you otherwise. If you don't like it, hey, it's respectable. Everybody has his own taste. But if you are, open for, eventually letting in some input, I'm here, and I want to show people that you don't have. The game is not that grindy. I've been mentioning a lot of stuff about how you set up your game with difficulty, what means eventually for later in the game, and certain things about abilities and whatnot. But when the time came to put my money where my mouth is, I needed to stop the episodes because I was already recording 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I'm trying to figure out a way maybe to shorten it up, but it's just not possible. 30 minutes in such a RPG game is not possible. So I'm trying to stay around 1 hour, 1.5 hour. I think it's okay. I watch myself Let's Plays, and because 30 minutes is a video that you cannot watch it during lunch break, but you don't really want to watch it after. When you're coming home, you're sitting on your couch. But 1 hour is something else, because you can play a game and leave this video next to it or so. I don't know. And I think 1 hour, 1.5 hours is okay. However, I'm talking again too much. We're going to go through some stuff. I'm going to do some exploration, showing you the way I'm doing it. And yeah, I would say let's go straight into the game. I should have probably already started the game, but here it is. Checking for add-ons. I'm gonna mention something here about the DLC as well. Here's the thing: the season pass is currently on sale for $9.99, and Valhalla's DLC is definitely, you're getting something for your money. I'm telling you, you're getting the Wrath of Druids DLC, which is in Ireland. You're having like a new map, and the Siege of Paris DLC, and I'm telling you, they are super fun. The Siege of Paris DLC has like a it's kind of reminiscence to Assassin's Creed Unity. You have like Paris also with the slums. Obviously, the atmosphere is not as good as in Unity. Unity atmosphere of the game is unmatched in my opinion. But still, like in Siege of Paris DLC, in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there's so much cool stuff. There is like a mission where it's very similar to the Unity. You have to infiltrate a castle, and you can do things like Unity. You can be very sneaky and stealthy, and amazing mission. The Wrath of Druids DLC is a more of a mystical things, because they are the druids and they using mist and gases, and you're gonna have hallucinations, which leads eventually, you see wolves turning into werewolves, but because of the hallucinations. And again, people like to use this to cutting it out of context and posting it on social media and say, hey, look, Assassin's Creed, you're fighting werewolves. It doesn't make any sense, but you know it's still fun. You're getting so much cool new weapons, armor types, tattoos, hairstyles, and whatnot. I recommend both. $9.99. I'm telling you, you're gonna have so many hours of awesomeness. In general, I recommend to buy the complete edition because it has the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. I did a review for Dawn of Ragnarok, um, and I think the DLC is worth it. I'm gonna start the game because I'm already falling in this loophole of keeping going with talking. Um, the Dawn of Ragnarok has one detail that is very, very important. Is you can upgrade your gear, your weapons one level further than in the base game. You know, so that already makes it worth it. So if you can get the complete edition, what is that? I got some free stuff. I don't know. I got a. Oh, this is the stuff that I got from the DLCs and the stuff that I unlocked. You know, I'm gonna talk about that stuff. You can unlock certain things with the currency you collect in this game. But that is not really important, you know. What matters is, you know, something is not right. Something is not right. Battle of the Northern Way? Why is this already unlocked? This I remember, but I haven't been here. This is not correct. No, we are wrong. Oh no, we are not level 17. I'm sorry. I have to check out something. This is from 2023. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I picked up the wrong. I think this one, right? April 20, 2024. Okay. I picked the save file from last year. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but I didn't spoil anything. I will eventually cut this out. My bad. Exactly. This is where we ended the game. So here's the thing. You know, I play with this formula, where the story brings you, you do stuff. And you do the exploration. So what I talk about is, you know, the game brings you here to your home place, and here is the story mission, right? So what I like to do is I like to explore this region here. You know, you see here like this line here. I do not like to cross it yet, and I like to explore everything that I can. You know, if I feel like it, I can explore further eventually. You know, depends on it. And if I do this mission here and I would like to do this mission here, I will not simply just go to this mission and then explore further. I would like to go further here, explore some stuff, eventually unlock the synchronization point, and then going to the mission. It just saves you time because if you, I don't like to walk back and forth forever. You know, a lot of players, what I like to do is they're gonna go straight to the synchronization point. The synchronization points, people know already, it's the fast travel point, so they can fast travel back and forth. I don't like to do that. I mean, it's good if you do that. I don't like to do that because what happens? It happened to me also in Red Dead Redemption in my stream. I don't use fast travel, not because I don't like them. It's because it's just out of my mind, you know, and I don't think about that. So what happened eventually to me is I walk back and forth forever. You know, I walk in here and then back, even though I could use just simply fast travel. You know, um, it's just a personal thing of me. You know, but so yeah, so we're gonna explore a little here further first, and then we're gonna start with the mission. Why I like to do that is because if you do the mission and you do another mission and then you do this huge area, you explore this huge area, this is where it starts to become a bit tedious, you know. So I like to have my areas clean when I do the story missions. So we're gonna go and oh yeah, this is something we can talk to people eventually in the village. Um, we can play Orlog. Now Orlog is something I don't really enjoy it much. I know people really liked it, and also there is like this. People really like it so much that Ubisoft released this, real life Orlog game. No, I'm not a big fan of that, but if you like those kind of things, please by any means. It gives you some, breaks in between. This is flighting, and this is some drinking challenge. Flighting is can be important. It gives you certain dialogues, and which you can just like intimidate people. Something that there is a glitch. You saw the arrows on her hip and on her waist. To remove them, you have to make it like that. You have to go to the inventory and make the bow visible and then again invisible, and then unfortunately you have to do this every single time when you fast travel or when you reload the game. Kind of it is kind of annoying, but I really hate that. It's just like it's like a nail in my eye. I can't deal with that. So we can do some flighting.
Well, look who it is. Practicing your wordplay, Albus.
It's basically like a Norse rap battle.
Lofty Midgard from which I fear mockery. You told me the art of writing poetry, old friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon. How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
So let's flighting.
Let's try flight.
I think the first thing is like a okay.
Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. Today, we'll abstain.
I wanna take here a short break because here's the thing with flighting. Sometimes you might think you have picked up the right answer, but you don't. And when you're putting like your wager, your high wager is like 200 silver coins. Something that I did was I always saved the game before doing that because sometime I messed up and I didn't know what happened, and then when I repeated it again, I did the same mistake without knowing. I picked up another wrong answer and I lost again. So at the end, I lost like 600 coins, and I was like, no way in hell. And I always save the game before doing the flightings.
I'm ready. In flighting, it's
But this one is without money. It's a tutorial thing.
It is much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
With your teachings, I'm sure.
With your teachings, I'm sure my next challenger I will slay. No. The rhyme is good, but too many words upset
Yeah.
the rhythm. Now, let us examine meaning. In flighting, you'll need to be cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and stupid and dull,
Then I tell you, there's nothing inside of you.
then I tell you you've nothing inside of your skull. Our good response. I called you stupid and you turned it around. Flighting about wit, you matched my meaning. When you think of too many perfect reports, use the one that best matches the meaning. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I look forward to becoming far more than you can bear. Flourish best with your flair.
I will flight you with flourish and best you with flair. Perfect, yes. You could destroy me.
Like, for me, the first two seemed okay, but
You're worthy of praise. You swing a fine axe and you turn a good phrase. Thank you, Albus. I'll take the lesson to heart.
so yeah, charisma increase. Like I said, it can unlock new dialogue options. You can intimidate people and stuff. There is also for in a mission. I just really forgot what exactly it was. But when you are want to enter a building, I think you can intimidate. But that was just only once, I believe. So, however, it's a nice thing, like a mini game. So eventually you can, do that. Uh, the drinking contest is. Should we do that as well? Let's have a little drink. Um, Drinking contest is just actually good for money.
Hey, Tegla, what is brewing? Alvis tells me this brew is too strong. Think you could handle a few rounds?
Sure. Oh, I think we are. Oh, this is just also again a tutorial thing without money. But this is more about the rhythm game. I think when you're drinking one horn, it's just gonna lose a little bit of balance, which requires to push it either a little left or right. So the trick here is if you're having some kind of issue, because sometimes you have to drink like 5 or 6 horns or cups. Um, the trick here is to drink it and then push the analog stick left or right or the direction button. I'm not sure where you're playing. That is like the best thing to explain it because if you do both at the same time, you're gonna get out of rhythm. So drink and then push the direction buttons. Don't do it before because then you're gonna get out of rhythm. Focusing on always getting the right timing for the drink and then immediately after pressing the drink button, the direction because it's the best way probably the best guide that I can tell you. Now we are half drunk, so let's take a walk, right? And before we go talking to the blacksmith, we're gonna go outside of this town or this village. We can already, check on the blacksmith and everything, but I would like to show here what's here to explore. Maybe going, just put a place here. Maybe. I forgot how to call the horse. So let's leave this town. Man, I'm drunk. I mean, Eivor is drunk, not me. So let's check out what we can find. The horse stamina is gonna decrease fast. You can level up the horse. You can also make him learn the swimming abilities. You don't have to worry about the animals. It's not like Red Dead Redemption where you're gonna get leather or anything. We'd like to get some iron stuff. By the way, if maybe we're gonna leave the horse probably. By the way, if you are, we got in my first let's play some ingots, 1 ingot specifically, which is already enough to upgrade one of our gears. And I think I mentioned that depends on the way you play. You can focusing on your armor or weapon. I prefer to focusing on my weapon first and then my armor. Um, unless you play on a very hard difficulty because they can one hit you already. So we are playing at the moment at I think like a standard difficulty thing. Um, so and if you play a moderate difficulty, probably you want to focus on doing damage because I don't have a shield. I'm playing with 2 axes, and You know, I'm you know, my play style is a bit more aggressive. But if you are playing more tanky, you can either focus in on upgrade your gear. It's personal preference, really. I just want to have like good weapons, and then you know. But maybe we can actually manage to get more than the weapons. You know, like the torsos of the armor. I'm not sure why I clamped that up. I just feel like it, but it's something you have to do. You have to take it in, you know, this world and enjoy it. You know, enjoy the view and everything. All right, we can check the map eventually again. I think here's I think we're not gonna discover much here. They would have already probably pointed out something. We can check out Sunan, but I think in this way this seems like something eventually. There's the road. Oh, you see here, Sunan has discovered here. This is some iron. We have here our first mystery. I would like to do that. I know this mystery very well. I know it very well. Um, so yeah, iron is probably in mountains like that, some stone, and you can just you kick it down or break it with your weapon, and you will get some iron. And leather, you can either kill animals, or what I like to do is I like to buy it already from stores, you know. Yeah, I'm not a good hunter, I guess. So we looted, and yeah, we got 2 leather. Also, killing chickens or animals gives you like a piece of ratio, like the ration to use your health. But we having already full health, so where's my horse? Oh, there it is. By the way, if you're calling your horse, let the button hold it so the horse will come and you jump immediately on. Because what happened to me, my first playthrough a lot, is I called the horse and he just flew through me and I had to run behind him all the time before I catch him. So hold the button, when you call him. So you're not gonna have, you don't have to deal with that. Right, we are approaching our first mystery. All right, we have it here. Mysteries are like side objective, side missions, I played Red Dead Redemption so long that I have to get used with the horse and everything. So, side of like mysteries, like the downside of those mysteries is like the NPCs are gonna tell you something, and based on what they're telling, you have to already do it. There's no icons, nothing appear. Now the only thing it is very close by. That's the only hint you have, And sometimes it's just like you have to kill some foes or a legendary animal or any kind of anything. You have also like the hallucinations when you're eating mushrooms. You have to do some riddles, but most of the stuff are just NPC talking to you, mentioning something, and you have to figure it out for yourself. And if you have issues with that, I believe I had an issue with that, and I had to wait like a few days, and then the situation will respawn again. So if you were talking to someone or you didn't pay attention, it will respawn, but you just have to wait a few days. Yeah, just wanna say that. Um,
Must be around here somewhere. I think there are some spots you missed. What are these men hunting for? My coat. Whoever finds it wins an evening of my company. Care to join them?
so and that's it. You know. even if you don't want to, you know. Yeah, you can read eventually the letters. No, you're gonna get like a tip here, and the only so
Must be around here somewhere.
she lost it. Now if you call Sunan,
Asked about this land.
Sunan will give you here a treasure, but so yeah, you have to figure out for yourself where it is. Now obviously, you know it like this guy is standing there, so it points out that it must be somewhere underwater, and it is underwater. So we're gonna go there. Now we are here in the north, and the water is cold. We're gonna get some damage probably. So I hope I can do this now.
Too cold.
We're gonna try to use the. I believe it was down there. I have to keep an eye on my health. Oh, there it is. So we found it. But you see, it's kind of hidden. So before we there it is. Whew, cold. Now let's bring it back to the lady.
I think this is yours. Halt in your search. A winner. And my comb has been found. Now, the price for finding my comb is some of my time.
Now, this is the reason why I'm still doing them, even though some of them are very annoying.
I see. Lead on. You're different than the kind my flight so fancy attract. Burdened, decorated, and delicate. Delicate? The others, they're like clouds.
So let's just follow the lady. I'm gonna keep talking after this.
You are nimble, like a knife. I so need a suitors that any passing woodsman of Vikinga will do. I was married once. My Alfie died 5 winters back. Ours was a perfect marriage. I do not need another, but am I to go the rest of my days without love or attention? I think not. And the comb? Could be a comb, could be a brooch, or an arm ring. So long as it's lost, and to be found by a helping hand. And good tales come of this? Once I thought the same man had stumbled across me 3 times. Gave me a fright. Turned out to be triplets. If this comb's worth nothing to you, what shall I do with it? You could keep it. Comb your hair. Or I could comb it if you like. Comb my hair. Is that why those men scrambled over each other? I could do more than comb your hair. Find all your nuts and snags and tame them, if you'd like.
Look, here's the thing. We need loot, we need stuff, and we don't have time for this, okay? So, if you want to figure out what happens, you have to play it yourself.
You keep it. It was a reward for my champion. Farewell.
I think I have only did that decision, to be honest, but I think I did it because, like, in my first playthrough, it took me a while till I figured it out because it was I didn't know that I had to go that deep. So I swim down, couldn't find it, go up again, then again, and again, and then one day, I don't know when, I decided to check it up again. I swim further as possible, and I found that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it because it's just too annoying. All right, so and this is one. Oh, I crossed the line. I broke my own rules, but I did it because there's actually nothing here. I mean, I can eventually grab some iron here and there, but I would like to do more meaningful things. By the way, this is the reason I said adventurer in the exploration difficulty thing is the best thing because it gives you like already hints. And if you don't have those hints, you have to find those mysteries and all the chests yourselves. So I highly recommend to go like the default or even easier. But going easier, you don't need to. Like it's okay just to have like this gold thing here, because when you're using the Odin pulse, you know you're gonna have that already activated. Here's something I might have to mention here. You don't necessarily need to grind so much and find so much iron and hunt animals because what I do is I always buy from the standard stores leather and iron. I'm using all my money. I sell all the stuff that I don't need, and I'm buying iron and leather. So I do it like this, and I never really struggled with anything, mostly because I collected them chests, so it's okay. Eventually in the beginning, you can check out some iron stuff, but for me personally, I'm okay. Now, am I gonna go that far here for exploration? I'm not sure yet. Um, Another good thing is if you go for the synchronization points, you're gonna get the dots most likely already visible, so it can be something. And again, the smaller dots gives you only like a few leather and a few iron, and the big fat jello things is something that you might want to focus. So if your playstyle is just you want to just enjoy the story, you don't want to do exploration, you don't want to do like those mystery things, anything, then focus on the at least on the big jello dots because this one gives you like abilities, armor, new weapons, and it it expands your experience because if you're just doing the story, you want to do story, you're gonna have like the basic attacks and everything. And obviously, if you're only using the basic attacks and nothing new, the game is boring, So, like I said, you take your time, enjoy it. You don't have to rush this. Like one golf player said once, just enjoy it. It's a great experience. I'm not sure if this was my horse or not. Um, Sadly, I must say here that when it comes to the horse and everything, it's not that Red Dead Redemption. You're gonna have the same saddle and everything, so and they don't have that many horse models here. All right, we're gonna use the Odin's pools. I would like to get the chest, so maybe we have to jump back there again. It's behind the waterfall, so I'm losing a little bit of health, but not that much. It's okay, you know. 8 silver doesn't sound like much, but I'm telling you, when we are going through some stuff, and this is what I meant: 13 leather and and 13 ore, and we're doing this a bunch of times, and it should be okay to upgrade our stuff. Now let me try to climb up here as fast as possible. Something that I love. I said it in my first part. You can climb everything. It's just I love it. I love it. Now, parkour is certainly a thing here, because you only have villages and trees and stuff, but you have the same animations as Assassin's Creed 3, so parkour is okay, really. The problem that I have with the parkour is later in Mirage because they use the same engine, even though people said no, Mirage is different. No, it's the same engine, it's the same animations. Um, yeah, parkour is not really fitted for a huge city like this. So sometimes the character have some weird collisions with buildings and stuff. Um, I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but it's obviously that engine is not really suited for a huge city like this, a crowded city like this, you know. So we are climbing here like Mission Impossible. It's cool when you're going with the camera down and you see how far you're climbing. I love that. We might have climbed a little bit too high right now, I think. Um, we can. Where the heck am I? Wait a minute. All right. Oh, well, actually, not bad, not bad. So we might have to go down here eventually to reach this point, but we're gonna focus. No, actually, let me do a little circle around like that, and then go to the synchronization point. Um, there is an NPC over there. I'm not sure if we can talk to him.
I think I found the code. Wait,
Oh. Let me destroy it. I like to destroy with my running knee. I'm not sure if you can do it. I just love it, and we can pick some lore. You see, it's just like you're getting too low iron. It's just like I'm not sure. I would rather walk through those little yellow dots and collect iron than do that, and because you collect so much more. So, all right, we want to check out the. We might have to go there. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. I hope so.
I see if I stay here.
Like I said, we not only find mysteries, which requires our wit, where it requires sometimes our strength. And we're gonna try to do that. So let's check it out. I should probably not run over there. Oops. We have the Last of Us loading screen, basically. So we have a little tease of parkour moves. Alright,
But I have better proposition than a rousing hunt. If you are a true Brendan, warrior with honor running like sunlight in your veins, then you may help me fulfill my destiny.
okay, we're gonna try this now.
You're a long way from any warm hearth, warrior. Is this where you call home? My name is Eric Loyalskull. The great king that had not love spoken me such. When we fought tearing up the fields of England, we built families, overthrew kingdoms, sailed mountains, fought for whole seasons. Now he's gone. All of Norway laments the passing of King Ragnar. I cannot imagine the sorrow his warriors now feel. We are but 6 who remain. His most loyal Drengir. Yet we felt his guiding light, his strength and vision. We are lost. 'Twas in this cavern that I knew my life was tied to Ragnar's. We were young, hunting a bear, when we chanced upon the spot. He killed it with nothing but a knife. Leapt on its back, held tight, writhing like a fly on a dragon. He stayed put, and it was done. Together we celebrated the kill, as if we had felled the beast together. That is when I knew I would live and die for this man. I did not die beside my lord and Alice pit of snakes, but I can make amends. Fight me, warrior. Send me to meet him in Odin's Hall.
So they are usually not that easy. Maybe I'm ready for this, maybe not. I'm not sure. But the point I'm trying to make here is that some battles eventually might be a bit too difficult, because some are definitely too difficult. You have to level up to almost level 300. It sounds a lot, but when you level up, you're gaining like 3 points already. So you're gonna reach that. Not it doesn't take that much time, especially if you do the mysteries, because it gives you a huge chunk of experience points. That's the reason I'm doing them, regardless. Anyways, So yeah, let's try it.
It is with great honor I will fight a true Drengir.
So we have this out of the
Are
way.
you ready? Very well.
I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. I haven't played for a while.
King of Norway.
This guy attacks me already.
Drengir, I raise my blade. Get bladed, young Your souls for Odin. Going to feed their world. Command with skill and ferocity. That is all that matters. Short forms. You bleeding dunghill! What? You are a true drinker. Ragnar would have liked you. Time's up!
All right.
Men to honor the Lord.
So I was lucky. If I didn't had my
He who laughed at
my ration, then
words of Tonglin,
could have died here.
Ragnar Lothbrok. Farewell, Bringer. Listen for hoofbeats and follow the Valkyries home.
So I like those fights. Here's the thing with Ragnar Lothbrok. Something that I did and something that got me really my blood boiled for this game was I watched Vikings, the series, an amazing, not Vikings Valhalla, Vikings, and an amazing series. Watch it. It's gonna get you pumped up to play this game. You're gonna meet some characters from the show. I mean, obviously we are here in the North mythology, but it's just fantastic and it fits perfectly. You know, you're gonna have so much flashbacks with the show. You know, by any means, you know, and do it. So we're gonna confirm the kill, which is basically just like, you know, giving this little ritual here. So yeah, it's you can parry most of the attacks. You can parry all, you know, of them attacks. Either if they're shooting arrows, axes. There's some big dudes that throws like those big stones, like they look like bowling balls at you, and you can parry that. And later, when you get that ability, you can grab them and throw them back. The stones, the arrows, even the a lot of people are archers are shooting with crossbows, and you can even parry that and shoot them back. It's just like super fast, but it's so cool. I was thinking of eventually loading my save file when I have unlocked everything, but I just would rather to show you by learning them. So it felt good, man, being back in this game. I really enjoy it so far. I really love it. All right, we have another situation done. I would like to get this little jello dot before going to the synchronization point. So I would say, but we cannot reach this exit here, I believe, because this is usually the entrance. Or maybe we can. I'm not sure. We leveled up. I see this. I would rather leave this place first. We can check out eventually if there's something here worth taking. We can. Oh yeah, by the way, happens also in Assassin's Creed Odyssey when you're ending them in a place and you do some random stuff. You are eventually are finishing a side objective eventually. Later, so maybe that happens here now with that flower. So I'm just grabbing that. For what? Anyhow, let's just ignore this. Oh, oh wait, I can't. Let me try to get there. At this point here, I think it's possible. Yeah. There you go.
Let's get used to Valka.
Oh, Valka is the druid of our village, which is gonna be a huge, well, let's say, and like the worst part of the game. She's gonna give you potions, and you're gonna have this Odin's visions. I'm not sure. I could eventually. Oh wait, no. This is no, actually. Okay, my bad. I don't want to enter a specific place that require, you know, from a story mission. But so yeah, we're out in the wilderness again. I would like to get a little bit more, gold and stuff. So I'm gonna climb up that place here before going to the synchronization point. And again, you can use the horse. I know. I'm sorry. It happens all the time with me. I just want to sprinting all the time. I want to sprint. Uh, you know. I just love it. I don't mind that. But please, take the horse. I love climbing and I love running. I don't know. So. Um, we're nearly there. Now it shows that we have to go down, but it's okay to be here just to see eventually. Adrift refuge. Adrift refuge. We couldn't use the or bird or our raven. I'm sorry, and it's very important, especially when you're infiltrating camps or anything. You see, because I was standing up there, and now I can see up. There is something over there. And we will reach it by sliding down here and jumping on that tree here, I think. Let's try it out, I guess. I just wanted to make it a little bit cooler, so alright. Alright. Loot. And here's the reason why I said, go with adventurer mode, please. Do yourself a favor, because imagine you have to figure that for yourself out. And there are many chests hidden behind those places, and far more hidden, So if you're playing without that, it's gonna be very painful, I mean, if you have nothing else to do than that, then please, do that. But yeah, I mean, I have very patience and I have spent it hundreds of hours, but I cannot imagine how much more time I would spend by just discovering those places. There's a lot of chests, a lot of mysteries, and a lot of artifacts to collect in this game. It's absurd. So, yeah. Now, here's the horse. Okay, so let me try to use the road. Because if you're using the road, your horse not gonna lose stamina. But if you don't use the road, your horse is gonna lose stamina. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Fox. That was not on purpose. Like I said, I'm not really interested in hunting because it's not really rewarding, And the irons as well. I mean, if it's already here, of course, let's get them. But it's one or two, Not really something we need here, but... Now, if there's ice, we cannot climb it there, but we have like a spot here, which eventually, Perfect. I just say perfect. Okay, now we most likely it's gonna use to go here. And let's synchronize. I'm not 100% sure if I can do in this episode, by the way, the prologue mission. I'm already 50 minutes in, and I want to do actually more here in this area, so I apologize that it takes so long. But like I said, I would rather have a bit more a foundation of skill sets and maybe an upgraded weapon or so. It's just I like it like this more. It's just so much more fun, And like I said, you can just rush through the missions, but if you're gonna have the standard attacks, it's just, I don't know. Like this guy that I fought, this legendary soldier, you're gonna have more boss fights like this also during the story missions. And if you have special abilities, it's just more fun, and you don't have to be so patient like I was, because it seems kind of like, I don't like to say it, but kind of like Dark Soul-ish, because I was waiting for him to attack and everything. But if I have a bit more tools in my offensive, I can just, attack and, use my, I think adrenaline's the special attacks that requires adrenaline and everything. So eventually, it's a golden rule in Assassin's Creed game that always do like a leap of faith when you're climbing up here, and it really hurts me to do that, but I'm not gonna do that because I believe there is nothing here, and it's gonna be an instant death. So I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. I really I apologize here. Okay, please. It's just, I don't feel good to do this. I just let's pretend this was the leap of faith. Okay, let's pretend nothing happened. Okay, a leap of faith. Anyhow, so like I mentioned before, when you go into the synchronization points, you're gonna see the dots. So maybe I could have done this, you know, but like I said, I'm not a big fan of running back and forth. And if the map shows me already some stuff, then I'm gonna do that. Unfortunately, with my luck, we have to go now back again, and I would like to do this. To be honest, I would like to have not the entire map. You know, we don't have to go here hardcore and clean everything up, but I would like to have at least like let's say 60% or so cleaned up. So to have enough materials and stuff to, like I said, I would like to have a decent armor and eventually some skill points already for distributed for skills and whatnot. Oh, okay, so some fights we have to do, unfortunately. You see the weak points? So you can stun them when you're hitting the weak points, but I don't think I can do this. Oh, I can. You see, he's now stunned, and I can reach him, and can I? Yeah. And obviously, we're gonna loot them Wolfes if we already kill them, because it gives our arrows back, and arrows are very important here in this game for me, because when I infiltrate a camp or something, you know, I always take out the people who are watching over it, over the town, or archers or so. Alright, we got more stuff to sell, which brings us more money, and we got more materials, which brings us to upgrades, and it's good. I like it. Now here's the thing: when you are doing that, and you find yourself in the end of the map here or so, and you are want to figure it out here and discover this, or maybe this point here, you know, you can do that and then fast travel immediately back here. That's why people like to having all synchronization points first and then do the exploration thing. I do it eventually, a little bit of both. Um, um, I would like to stay here in this area, though. There's like another mystery here that I would like to do, and then there's this yellow dot. We actually this is chapter 2, but Foster Father's Fury. Oh, this is gonna be an introduction. I would like to do maybe that before. Hard to say, to be honest. I think I'm gonna do this here. You know. Yeah. So we need to find a path to go over there now. I mean, obviously I could fast travel over there, but it's okay. The path is not that far away. So let's do it like that. Because if you fast travel, there's always like a loading screen, and it's not that long, don't get me wrong, unless you play it on PS4 or so, you know, that can be eventually changed from that. I had already my reflex to greet him or antagonize him like in Red Dead, but we ain't playing that. We are Vikings. We're not cowpokes. I think going this mystery is fun.
So I managed to sleep on this wash. That would explain some things.
Oh. Well, this guy just slept during his patrol.
Iron, wake up, or you'll be cast into the wild. Must stay awake. It could be anywhere.
I have also stick drift in my controller, so if you see Eivor moving weird, it's because my stick drift. I have to hold against that. So we have to follow him, I think. He's just wandering around.
They are everywhere. If we die, everyone dies. Must not fall asleep. Need to see them coming. Ivan, wake up! You're headed for the edge! Is he going to ride the rope slide? Windy. Storm coming.
So at least Eivor uses her axe, you know. In Assassin's Creed Origins, you know, Bayek just uses his hands, and it's so painful to watch that.
Ivan, calm down. You were asleep. No, I was flying through the air. You're asleep. A harsh awakening, true. But at least you live. I've always taken these stream walks. Since my posting, when I am in bed, I worry about ways we could be attacked. When I'm on watch, I cannot stay awake. Only a fool stays awake all night worrying. You're tired when you get up and the problem is still not solved. You speak with the wisdom of Odin, I will think on these words when I'm in bed. Consider them on your watch and sleep when in your bed. But now, report back before you're labeled a deserter. Go.
All right, we've done this already. Like it's 3 mysteries already done in this area. We are close to getting another level. So I would like to going back, but we cannot use the cross line because it only goes in that direction. So let me try to climb. I actually wanted to like do it like that. Perfect. So another mystery is done. I would say let's go to Volka's hut. I think it's good. So we have already this portion here cleaned, and here I'm just not sure if I should go over there. I know what here awaits us, and I know that it can be good. And here's some yellow dots. Yeah, let's see. It's just I'm not sure if after the mission they bring us automatically back to the village or another location. So let's go back to a horse and should I check out the gold dots before checking the Volka's hut? I wonder. Look at this dude. I mean, she is already. Wait a minute. Is this a? I think that's it, right? Yeah, it's just like the way is already bringing us there. So. Maybe I should. Yes, probably stay here. So we approaching 1 hour. So yeah, I would like to do some stories, so we're getting more experience and points, and we can upgrade further. It's also very important for the story in this part now.
I need silence to hear the songs of nature. Hamuram, Hamuram. Svala. She gives praises and she is greeted. For your hearing I hearken. O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya, I give you thanks for your gift of savor. She gives thanks and she is blessed. Eivor, has been some time. What brings you so far to see me? I have come for your advice on a private matter. Come. Is your mother well? Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let us speak to your needs. I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust or a delirium caused by the cold, but describe it for me. After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure, a grey beard in the cloak, with a single eye. He bid me follow him. The High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you, deliver a message. Only through Seder will you see more clearly and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long. What are you brewing? An elixir to loosen your humor and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams. It may confuse or disorient you, but you must take note of all you see.
I need to pause here right away because I said it in my first part that people really love to take like stuff like the dragon fight or the hallucination fights against like those beings that you see from her visions, and that is actually exactly what she says. You know, it's just like she's kind of like dreaming and projects Odin's memories, which are for whatever reason her head, you know, to I don't want to spoil too much here, but um, she projects out stuff from her dreams because she seems not really understand stuff that happened in the first civilization, and people, you know, and this is what Valka said to her, you know, and just wanted to mention here.
Dream. If you seek true understanding.
So we going. That really put our ass to sleep.
Hmm? I saw nothing, Volka. Felt nothing. Harvey! 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 I walk among the dead. Sigurd. Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive? What is this?
Also, those three women is very important later in the story. It explains a lot about, you know, the Abstergo storyline, you know. Like I said, it's kind of like dumb to if I explain everything too much into in depth, it's gonna be just probably ruin the experience. So I will mention a few things that I've think has some people like, you know, kind of missed the point like completely, but you know, just kind of like a heads up or something. Like I said, by any means, I'm not an expert in this game or in any game, but you know.
Sigurd! Oh, there!
But I'm feeling confident
What is
enough after
this?
playing, you know,
The worst are
after
on the way,
two
Harvey.
times 100% of the game.
All fates are fixed. Sigurd! Sigurd! What is it? What has happened? This was not for you, Harvey. No! Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here. God, I thought What was that? Tell me everything. I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf. I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting the threats of fate. They were watching me. Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends. And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow. You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear. I saw the gates to Odin's whole-slay champions. They opened for me. Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined. I do not know what else to say. The memories are faint and hazy. Did you reach the summit of this mountain? I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I woke. The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your mission. That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family. The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message. No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right. You will betray Sigurd. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
So I want to mention here a few things because I personally believe that a lot of people really didn't pay much attention because um, you're gonna play Odin's visions, and in Odin's vision there is so much stuff that resembles Eivor's story as well. Now, unfortunately, I personally believe that Eivor's personal story gets kind of overshadowed later by Odin's story. I mean, it's Odin, the Allfather, of course, but there's certain things I wish Ubisoft would have shown more. You know, there's some stuff that just immediately cut out, and but if you play the Odin's Vision, you kind of resembles both things because they try they try really hard, you know, to evade their fate. It's very good. That's why I say, you know, the DLCs are fun. I mean, the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC is fun. Now I reviewed it. by any means, watch it if you have some time. It's just like a 6-minute video, so like a review. And I also reviewed or kind of reviewed the roguelite mode. I did an extra video for that. It must be up also in my YouTube channel. So it kind of shows you like the roguelite mode and if it's worth or not. I mean, it's for free, so obviously yes, it's worth it. Um, but yeah, just want to mention here a few things. So we're leaving the hood. And I'm sorry, we're already 1 hour and 10 minutes in this game, and I'm just keep talking and blabbling nonstop. But I think it's probably more interesting than just rather skip like this half 45 minutes and show you that hey, I have like new abilities. Look at this, and you are saying you're watching like where is this coming from? So that's why I would like to show this and. Like I said, it requires, but obviously, if you don't talk that much and are always, interrupting any cutscene, then you can do this probably far easier. I think it was down here, the chest. I believe. I'm not sure. Out of the damn way. I think those are enemies. Oh, no, they're actually on my side. They're just complaining. Oh, I think this is actually no, it's actually our people. I would like to go. Oh, I see it now. We have to climb up there, but maybe there is more stuff here. Oh, there's loot. We grab that.
The god-cursed background has deserted again. Why are you shouting? Raven has wandered off again. Every time
Oh,
he claims he got lost in the mountains.
that mystery before.
I've had enough. If I have to risk more men looking for him, he will be branded and outlawed. Ivan, he is Gunnar's sister's son, if I have it right. Do not fire your irons yet. I'll have a look around. The god-cursed background has deserted again.
So we did that. Like I said, if you play in that mode where no icons, nothing shows up, eventually some NPC will give you hints about them. So, but imagine after this you're looking for him, and he is up there behind Volka's hut. Yeah, good luck finding him, without any pointers and directions. Like I said, you're not gonna unlock anything further. You're not gonna gain more experience points. You're not gonna get an extra trophy by playing the mode like this. It's just a pure annoyances, so don't do that. Like I said, unless you are, a crazy masochist, that has enough time to do that, then I mean, obviously go for that. I tried myself. I think it was in that in Odyssey, and it was painful. I didn't want to do it. I think she's gonna keep shouting. We can take some arrows. We can use here randomly the Odin's pulse because it would show us loot that is close by, and maybe we're lucky we can find more. I'm climbing up here because we have to use that rope to get to that chest. So climbing is required, and almost like I said, it's always a little riddle, a little piece of acrobatic show off you have to do. It's always like that. So I hope I can do this now. Let's, Geronimo. Very close. So yeah. Oh, I think we could have just... No, oh yeah, the ladder is frozen, so that's why we have to climb down there. Let's see if I can... I think she's gonna be stuck in that loophole of shouting, and... yeah, she's gonna be there for the rest of her life, sadly, but it is what it is. Alright, so, we can eventually look up, with Sunan. We can cross the river by calling the boat, by the way, anyways. But I think I will probably fast travel to the next story mission. Oh, there's this thing here. And I'm very close. Should I do that? I can eventually do that, to be honest. Um, it's just 400 meters away.
You want to be an outlaw? This is your last chance.
Yeah, I mean, will we get that lady? So I like to talk and explain a lot of things because if I would just do it without mentioning or talking, I think it's gonna be even worse and probably more boring for people. So I hope you guys are still there. um, I wanted to do at least that is my plan. 3 episodes like this to show you literally everything from stealth gameplay, stealth mission, assassination missions, upgradable skills and stuff like that. Explaining a few stuff, you know. So and later, if I decide to continue, I'm open for suggestions. If you think I should probably skip some stuff because it's kind of boring and tedious, um, then of course I can shorten some things up. Okay, I guess I walked in the wrong direction.
To the Swan Road.
We're gonna collect that and we're gonna fast travel immediately back to the village. Unfortunately, we didn't get the lure or if I'm here already, I'm not sure if it might be a good idea. I'm 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do the Kyoto mission right now. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. I pressed both buttons. Uh,
Can't remain long in this life.
yeah, we can remain long, so let's find an entrance as fast as possible. Like I said, every little chest requires a little bit of something to do. So we got a compass. It's just basically some stuff, some junk you can sell later. I just wonder, since I'm here already, I should probably check out the region. Over there. Do we have enough time for that? Oh, it's a long way. It's probably shorter if we're going from the village, right? So let me go back to the village. Let me start this mission here. Sell the stuff and the junk and talk with the blacksmith. So and let's see if we actually figured and discovered some good stuff. You know, like I said, I have stick drift, so I apologize if Avor's walking to the left side. PlayStation 5 controllers are me and PlayStation 5 controllers. It's just not a good combination. I'm sorry, I burped. No, the errors have disappeared. They will reappear and disappear. You know, you have to do that. You know, it just looks so bad. I don't like that. We can talk to certain people eventually.
Caught anything? Not today. The fish aren't biting. Too many passing boats turning the water. I lack the patience for pole fishing. I would have better luck with my bow. Shooting fish with a bow. That could work.
Um, Speaking of fishing with a bow, you're gonna unlock a skill where Sunin, your raven, is gonna, if you kill a guard or an animal, Sunin is gonna retrieve the arrow and retrieve the loot for you. So fishing with bow works in this game. But for the platinum trophy, I think it doesn't count. So for the platinum trophy, if you want to do the fishing challenges, you have to go with a normal fishing rope. Howdy, mister. Yeah, let me sell the junk because we need gold.
Hi.
So we can go to sell, and we have a lot of trinkets.
I have use for this.
We can either sell or keep this. Like I said, you know, now we have 400. We can buy so much iron. You know, like I said, if you do this, you don't have to go out there and destroy 200 stones. You know, we can go and grab, for example, 50 iron. Let's go with 50. Like for anything else, you don't need money. Like arrows is
That's my purchase.
I mean,
This is available for purchase.
you can buy technically arrows, but like they're also not that expensive. It's just that what is
Sorry about
expensive.
this. You can fetch this if you want. This is available for purchase.
Okay,
Anything else?
333
Must be on my way
silver,
now.
and we have one iron ingot, unfortunately. So I will eventually use it for the bow, not for the not for the axes. And the reason for that is because the bow is a weapon that I really love to use. Like I said, if I enter a camp or enemies are ahead, like you can use the bow to shoot, like headshot them right away, and you don't have to deal with them later. It's good if you infiltrate a camp, you know.
Come to keep your late shop? Wolf welcome back. Connor, I have something here you might like to see. Thunderclap of Thor. Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago. Still looks good. One of my finest, I think. It has a blunted blade, but it swings well. Can you sharpen it? I can give it a better edge and reinforce the handle. And as luck would have it, I have one ingot left for it yet. Are you sure? The fates have willed it so. But in future, bring your own metal ingots. I cannot forge them from empty air.
Oh yeah, so the thing with the blacksmith upgrade is upgrade weapons requires materials, and if you're gonna reach a maximum level of upgrades, so to expand it, you need to go to bronze. Then you're gonna go with that is nickel, and then gold, which or tungsten ingot. And if you have the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, in the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, there is like a new map area, and in that map area there is another. I forgot what it was. It was a new thing, and with that you can expand further, so your weapons become even better, and you can upgrade every single armor. Now, the standard thing, they're gonna have a new reskin, a new appearance, as you can see here. But when you go with the legendary thing, it's gonna have the same skin. Now, if you have the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, like some weapons gonna have even a legendary skin. You know, like the armor of Odin. You see that in the cover art, and so yeah. Well, I mean, it's part of the story, so let's go for it. It already looks pretty cool, I would say.
That should do it. Anything else?
So now we can already let's ask
How are
how
you
are you
guys?
doing.
Holding up? Your work is good and my spirits are strong, but my nights are newly cold. My lady left me if you have not heard. I had. Sorry to hear it. We were together how long? 5 weeks it was. 5 beautiful, passionate weeks. But all that is done.
I'm sorry that I'm looking here, but I have to keep an eye on my recordings because
Boundaries of that world as well as
otherwise
this
the episode
one.
will be too long,
Maybe
and
6
sometimes
to
this
ignore.
whole thing crashes and then I have to
My
restart.
friend
So I hope it doesn't
underestimates
crash
my weapons.
because I'm having
How
one
can
hour and
man be
24 minutes.
settled for less than the finest of anything?
So let me see what you offer. And now, again, we are here. We can upgrade the bow. Oh, it requires three. I forgot. I'm sorry. The weapon requires 3 ingots, and the armor only one. I forgot about that. So yeah, my bad. So I guess we're not gonna upgrade. But I'm gonna keep the ingot for now. So yeah, any kind of weapon, 3 ingots. Any kind of armor, only one. But I mean, I could upgrade the base armor.
Do you need anything else?
I'm gonna keep that for now.
That is all for now.
I would
Be
like
glad
to
when you
collect
try.
everything from the area. And then a rune, also very important. I'm gonna explain that. I would like to collect like the most part, or I try to collect everything relevant to get ourselves well prepared for England. We're not there yet. We're still in the north, and it already pops out here some really cool stuff. That is I don't know what it is, but it's just some photos from people that are playing the game as well. So yeah, there's a lot to discover here. Again, it will take some time, and I apologize already. A daily concept, not bad. So this is official concept art from Ubisoft. It has a nice touch, you know. I'm gonna make a screenshot. And now the server problem that always happens. So if you like the picture, don't forget to make a screenshot right away because till this thing reappears, only God knows what's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna go now for the mission. Speak to Ranvi. The clan is happy to see Avo return. I think we can talk to people. Let me try to upgrade. So you see, like I see, you know, that collectible was not completely useless. We have some materials which allows us to upgrade our stuff, you know. Especially, you wanna, like I said, we wanna make sure that our weapons are good upgraded. Sadly, there might be some tougher enemies that we also have to deal with. All right, not bad. Can we? Oh, we can insert a rune. And runes you can either buy or you can get them from enemies. You can get them from chests, and some smaller chests includes also some really cool runes. That's why I collected every single little dot from the map. And we're gonna go with a rune here. 2+4 attack. They are so much better. Sometimes gives you like a more speed bonus if you parry, or a stamina bonus if you parry, or any kind of bonuses. And some of them gives you actually some cool things like I had a rune for the bow. Then when you successfully headshotted someone and killed him, he's gonna leave some kind of hidden mine. So when somebody checks on the body, that little mine will explode and will leave some mist, some sleeping mist, or some poison mist, and you can kill more people at once. It's some really cool stuff. And I don't know. I'm not sure if you had that in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, in Mirage, but like I said, you have so much more stuff here. Don't forget to upgrade the quiver. Very important for more arrows. I love the bow, and I'm telling you, the bow is gonna be amazing. Now to the abilities. I'm gonna talk about that when we're done here. I can talk to the people. This guy gives you tattoos. There's some really cool tattoos, but
Sven, you
till
decided
I
to need
unlock them, it will
tattoos?
take a while.
You know what looking at? Let me have a look. Go ahead.
So you can change the hair color, give her a buzz cut. The only haircut that I changed to is gonna be in Dawn of Ragnarok. That is for me worth playing the DLC because I love the haircut in Dawn of Ragnarok. It looks a bit female-ish, so but still. Now you can give her the look from the box art. You can, you know, you can tattoo her eyes. I think this is how she looks in the cover art, but I don't like that. I'm not like that Zorro or Robin mask that she's gonna add. You can, you know, remove that and add her like the Mike Tyson tattoo. So we're gonna leave there the Raven. I like it like this more. And this is some tattoo as well. You can put her on. You're not gonna see much of it if you're wearing armor all the time, but like I said, there are some really cool tattoos. It's the artifacts actually. You know, there is like it's you have like the the artifacts, mysteries, wealth. Like I said, armor, skills, and there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. And mysteries are side missions or fights against friends or foes, and artifacts are tattoos. And now, artifacts you find most of the time in cities. Now we are here at home, but I'm pretty sure that up here is here I believe was a town. They might have, but this is a different region, so there must be probably here, or maybe in a different, or maybe here. No, I was there already. So yeah, could be anywhere, but there are tattoos. All right, we can talk to the people further. Uh, that is, she's giving us a challenge to hunt. Another thing that again, it's like a mystery. She's gonna talk about it, and you have to memorize it because she's never gonna mention that again.
Can you point me to some good hunting grounds? I could, but I don't want every iron foot with a bow scaring away the game. Bring me 3 deer antlers to prove your skills, and I might just have a story for you. A worthy challenge.
Oh well, we got a note. I'm sorry, we got a note. So to be honest, I will probably never look at that again. You're gonna kill 3 antlers. I think we killed one, right? And those are up front. I think there's like a little bow mini game. The Orlog is something, like I said, I'm not a big fan of. Nope. The Orlog I only did because of the Platinum Trophy. I'm not a big fan.
Toby, trading a needle for an arrow, I see. Eivor, can you teach me the art of archery? I'll be happy to.
This is actually really cool.
See how I'm standing? Plant your feet in the ground, no wider than your shoulders. Breathe in as you draw the arrow back. Look at the point you want to hit, and now imagine the arrow passing straight through it and far beyond. Breathe out, then release. Thank you, Eivor. Now I have something for you. See? All in the eye. Thank you, Eivor. As a gift, I could design a new tattoo for you. Something to decorate your scar. A kind offer. I want the scar visible. Oh, I did not mean to offend. In any case, I do have a tattoo for you.
All right. So we did a little game. We got a tattoo. Not bad. Oh, we got more. Oh, we got an entire scheme now. I'm not a big fan of them, so I'm not gonna show you, but there is some stuff. All right, let me talk to them.
They must be finished now. The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter. I'm ready to face the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Oh yeah, yeah. In the first episode, something went wrong with the revenge operation.
It is all I can hope for. May the winds favor your voyage, Miss Armor. Eivor, come forward and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me? I do not mock you, King. I mean to embolden you against your enemies and your own poor judgment. You know
Ooh.
nothing of my judgment. You know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows space.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances? Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
Do we have no allies? We can't negotiate with brutes. Your diplomacy is cowardice. I mean, we are. Let's be a bit more. He is already having poor judgment.
Do you have any allies to speak of, or is that your excuse to do nothing?
Your confidence blinds you to so much in plain sight, Eivor. Day and night I toil to forge ties with Pastor Demorth. Very soon you will see the fruits of my efforts. Only then will you understand.
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Erin. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go. Think only of the days to come, of your future, and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Sigurd has come! Down at the docks, his ship is here!
Oh. Family matters. So yeah, let's go. Let's go with Sigurd, and I will eventually then finish it already, man. I'm apologizing. Let's say hello to Sigurd.
Hey, careful with that one. Eivor!
Sigurd!
Oh, look at you, blood-soaked redbird. What have you been worrying without me?
Oh, and you! Soul-cured Vikinger! I smell the stink of 12 kingdoms in your beard.
Just to start. Blanty, my dear wife. Your husband returns. Bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes. That's it. And hide them. We met in England, and they show me her buried secrets. We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation, and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps if you're standing safely beside him. He must like you.
Eivor, save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away. This morning we traded with a ship passing south. They told us Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Goethe's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. For that your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war would dislodge Cuthbert from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. The day that changes, I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Goethe the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
So we're gonna go through this cutscene. I will talk about eventually some skills, and then I'm gonna finish this
My
episode.
son,
I apologize already in
welcome
advance
home.
for,
Father,
you know, taking so much time. I couldn't even finish the prologue
tonight
stuff.
we feast and
And I
celebrate
highly
your
think the
return, Sigurd.
third episode probably
The
also.
tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead, and no more, I beg you.
I want nothing you would not serve after all. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both. Very well, very well. Come inside. And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Goethe and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has taught us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now. Yes, of course, where the time is right. Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. These we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my ice-cold stranger. So take what you desire from my horn. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven Clan starts anew. Skull, Sigurd, Skull! And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you.
I'm gonna talk with Ranvi. Let me.
Randy, Eivor, have you paid a visit to Volca? I did, and it's not something I can speak on or wish to. I understand. Your bed will be warm tonight for your husband returned. That must be a good feeling. It is a different feeling. Warmer, but with less space to stretch my arms and legs. Are you not happy to see your husband return? Of course.
He was gone
It's
for
been
two
so long
winters.
he seems strange.
Imagine something would happen
3 winters we are married.
in these
He has
days,
been away
I'm
for
not
2.
sure if women
Then
would
we have
have so much
rekindled the flame
patience.
that once burned hot. When he crawls into bed to warm me, as
I
you
mean,
say, it will be with farts.
if you're married,
Funny
probably
breath.
you. But
We should all be so lucky.
the same goes for men. I'm just not gonna put here woman in a unfortunate position. Goes for both directions.
Sigurd has raised the reputation of his clan to new heights, Lord. We could not have asked for a more joyous return.
Oh, but we could have. Had Sigurd spent his last 2 winters here, in Thornburg, defending our lands, we might have been rid of Gotha by now.
You always said we needed more warriors to fight Chute. And for warriors, we need wealth, which Sigurd has brought us.
The wealth he brings will not buy us an army. It only buys us time before our end.
You talk like a man with one foot in Helheim. Have you no plan of your own to rid this land of our enemy? Will it fall to Sigurd and me?
I do, but it will fall to you and Sigurd to accept it. And I must have your word that you will.
If you so order it, my king, it will be done. You have my axe until the end.
We shall see.
Um,
Hytham, is it?
Yes? And you are Eivor?
I am. I hope this ruckus does not overwhelm you. We tend to drink and talk at equal speed.
Not at all. The wood smoke from your fire pit does sting the eyes, but the warmth is welcome.
Of course. It must be rather warm where you live.
Where I live changes from week to week, but always I am with my mentor, Basim.
Your mentor? For what cause?
A noble one. A cause as true as the world is old. But let us leave it at that for now.
I understand. But if you hope to stay tight-lipped for the rest of the night, keep clear of Tegel's meat.
Ah,
I never understood why Basim was such a great character for many. For me, I just simply didn't like him from the start,
Your
and
best,
later gave us more reason not to like him,
and
which I'm
you
not
have
gonna
no
say
need.
what. But
Can I fix that?
Sigurd spoke often of you on our journey. Called you his right arm, a celebrated warrior. I am honored to meet you.
Likewise, Basim. And how did you come to meet my brother?
He sat down in Constantinople some months ago to rest and resupply him. But I knew otherwise. Men with eyes that gleam like his are always up to something more. I think he wished to raid the Hagia of Sophia.
That sounds right.
I will not bore you with the details of that meeting, but I liked your brother from the first. I saw something in him that captivated me, as if a forgotten memory of an old friendship had suddenly resurfaced.
He has that effect on people.
If you played Mirage, you know what he's talking about, and if not, it's very important to keep that in mind.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you. You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it? Not yet. Drinks first. My first night in Thornburg in over 2 winters. You must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadow patrols. And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes, you are stuck with me, David. Now drink. Oh, you would put Thor to shame.
From drinking to breathing, you turn everything into a competition, brother. I must always be prepared.
True enough.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes, I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basim, I regaled him with tales of our homeland. And it was then I felt a hard longing to return once. Tom, this brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you. Weapon for the finest warrior I know.
Hytham looks offended.
Hytham's not amused, it seems. Am I not worthy of this gift?
It is not about worth or it is a matter of devotion to our creed and training. Please. My thought I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wristplate is a sacred tool. Don't make a fetish out of cold metal, Hytham. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should right on the other side of your arm to conceal it from the target.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have. I like it.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to a good star favor.
He represents the fan base pretty good, Hytham, now, because the fan base also saying it has nothing to do with Assassin's Creed. You're a Viking, you're not an assassin.
Yawn.
So we're gonna do the training mission, and that will be it.
This clan of yours has a name?
Indeed, but among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more, but not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, a blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, fudge your wield to strike. Timing is essential. Excellent.
I am not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike. A decent attempt. Take that one down from the ledge.
Oh, we're not there yet. So this is the problem that you have if you don't have guaranteed assassination on. Some huge generals gonna have that issue, so you might focus when you distribute your points a little bit on stealth as well. If you have guaranteed assassination on, you don't have to worry about that, so you can distribute your points on attacks or whatever. Especially for people who just want to enjoy the story and don't focusing on doing all the stuff that I've done so far, nearly 2 hours. You know.
Exactly, just like that. How about Jarrett? Leap down upon that target from above. That's it. Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. A perfect strike.
Even the haystack animations is just so much smoother.
Mentor, does Eva intend to join us? Not that I am aware. Then why offer her the blade? Surely we have more heaven. Exactly, just like that. You wield the blade well. Let's leave Ava to enjoy her gift in peace. Come. Ava, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air. What do you make of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning, dear. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you when the time is right. Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Have you returned for good? Or do you mean to join the Shadow Brotherhood?
Leave all that aside, Daddy. Tonight we are family again.
Sounds better than Hidden Ones, to
Here
be
now
honest.
is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
I missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf Geist. Keep it up.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There's so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Goethe, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
Perfect. So that is a pretty good ending to this episode, and I apologize that it took not nearly 2 hours. I'm really sorry. It was not planned. I don't want to make it such huge parts. I want to make it between 1 and 1.5 hours.
You will betray Sigurd. No, this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
Shit. Drop these warriors.
So let's finish them off. We are at 2 hours anyway, so I'm gonna show you already that you can, even though it's kind of hard. You can do some parkour. You see?
This one would not have come alone. I should find the others. Show me.
Always try to get a higher position so have you better, you can check out your surroundings better.
And a bad feeling, just the three of us. We should return to North Pole with our report. What we can. We could bring Chuck the news of the longships. Or we can wake him with Sigurd Sturluson's head. Which is better? Alright. When Yacht returns, we weigh our next move. I am not one for sticking around, hear me? Quit calling you, babe. They may be drunk, we're not dead.
Babe? Uh, so those two guys are... Um, let's not forget that you can always hide the bodies. Let's not forget. Now, something that... You know what, let me just... This is what I meant, you know. Sometimes the enemies will not react to your whistling. Sometimes everybody's gonna react to your whistling. And sometimes, eventually, a soldier standing like 2 houses further is gonna react to that for whatever reason. So, whistling is the standard thing to always do. But yeah. Also keep in mind, it happened right before I whistled. Sometimes sometimes you are hiding in the bushes, but she doesn't glow. And if she doesn't glow, be careful because that means the soldiers can spot you, even though you're hiding in the bushes. But make sure to be sure here and let her glow. That sounds weird, but it happened to me that I was hiding in the bushes, but I was not glowing. And it's kind of like an indicator. Hey, you know, you are in the bushes, but they still can see you. You know. All right, we're gonna reach Sigurd, and then you know, a little proof here that you can still perform some parkour, and obviously you're not in a big city, so you don't do like flashy flicks. I'm not saying backflips. I'm saying flicks like in Assassin's Creed, Unity, or Syndicate.
We do not have the men to storm Jote's fortress. The losses would ruin us. The losses have ruined us, father. Until we cut off this serpent's head, it will poison us day by day, drop by drop.
Poison has already polluted our waters.
God save all. What happened?
Spies in the camp. 3 men sent by Chotve to kill us as we slept. I returned the favor.
There you see? This is what waiting brings. We must answer this insult.
They came from Notfall, that whaling village under Chotve's control.
We hid him there. Burn it down before Kürtel learns his spies are dead.
He may have sent more. I can search the village while you round up the crew.
No need. I will send Hagen to search the area. You can rely on him while we are away.
We? Do you mean to join us?
I have not been bred for Valhalla like you, but this will be far from my first battle. I do not like this, but I will not stop you. Do not lead my son into the same storm that follows you.
All right. We are not gonna head there now. Oh, this is a story mission. We haven't started yet. I'm gonna save now, and I wanna apologize because I know it shouldn't be so long. Manual save 1. I'm gonna have 2 manual saves. 188 hours. That just doesn't. So manual save 9 and 1. I hope I can. I don't forget that, but the date shows up there. So we gathered more skill points. For me personally, if you want to have a solid foundation, the running knee is something I wanted to mentioning already. The running knee, I've done a video, a YouTube short, It's a re-upload from my TikTok because like I don't have the raw material anymore, so I cannot put it like that. But in my YouTube Shorts, you can see like this running knee. It breaks armor, it stuns enemy, and you can combine it with another running knee. So for example, if you run and you perform a running knee, you can break the shield, and he's gonna slightly dizzy. Performing another running knee immediately can bring him out of balance and even put him on the floor. And or you can do a running knee and a running attack immediately. And if you do a running attack, if you have two axes, that does a lot of damage. So you can already break the armor and leave him completely vulnerable and already take down a lot of his health by the. I just don't. I can't find it anymore, but I think yeah, this is it. But I'm using right now. He or she has the shield right now. But if you have double axes, you can perform like a double axe attack, and it does a lot of damage. So running knee into running sprint attack, and then combine it with a special attack. I did it in the short. Make sure to check it out. I think the running knee is a very amazing attack. It takes a chunk of stamina, but if you combine it with a sprint attack, you can you can gather some stamina back, and it can leave your opponent for vulnerable for counter attacks. That is very good. And another thing that I highly recommend is the evasion slow motion thing. I think it was this one. I know that I wanted to go to a specific thing, advanced assassination. I really forgot what it was. So it's the. I don't want to make this episode too long, so I apologize. But yeah, this one. The Brush with Death. You have seen me fighting against the Ragnar's generals or lieutenants. I'm not sure how to call them. Drenger. And if I would have evaded perfectly, I mean I did, but if I would have evaded with the slow motion ability, I would have had like 2 seconds for counter attacks because you saw the battle. I attacked once and twice, and when I wanted to strike him the third time with a heavy attack or so, the time window was already close. But if you have the slow motion dodge, the time window is like you can do like 1, 2, and 3 attacks and do a lot of damage. Perfect, I think. And the but yeah, this is for me personally like the a good foundation for combat in general. It doesn't matter if you play stealthy or not. Sooner or later you have to fight, and because there are some battles and some stuff. Um, Melee damage is always good. You're not gonna do anything wrong by doing. You're gonna do more damage with this one. I will eventually just get it because I need to unlock the path here for that attack. I would like it as fast as possible because it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome, this attack. So let me distribute the points already. So we're gonna unlock a new path here, which gives us a new advanced assassination thing. Can be good if you want to play super stealthy, but I mean I am super stealthy. But so this is where I'm focusing right now. It will take a lot of points, but it's absolutely worth it. The guided arrow and where is the there's a certain other abilities. This is I just don't want to make it emergency aim is the same thing as aim assist. I personally never really liked it. It can be useful for a first playthrough, and you want to be 100% secure. You're not gonna if you're getting spotted. Can be something. But yeah, like it's totally up to you. I don't want to say you have to play like this or you have to play like that, because at the end you're gonna use probably different weapons, different armor types, and whatnot. So I'm just saying like the best thing is like the running knee and this one. They are very underrated, super amazing skills if you kind of like lacking in combat. All right. Let me save again. So we are right now 2 hours and 50 minutes, nearly 3 hours. 2 hours already in this episode. Apologies. I'm gonna upload probably the episode right now. I don't need to do any kind of edits. Check out the short. That gives you like an impression about the running knee and the running attack. And yeah, I hope you guys like this episode. Let me know in the comment section. I really like the feedback. I know I'm a completely irrelevant streamer and my channel has no relevancy, but scratching the triple digit mark in views is okay for me and it feels good. And yeah, no. So if you like this episode, leave down in the comment section a comment. And as I said, I'm gonna make guaranteed another episode, and from after the third episode, which is gonna show you how to infiltrate in a stealth mission, I will most likely decide, depends on the comments and the feedback, how the next episodes are gonna look like. And I'm gonna try to make them short. It's just not gonna happen that I'm gonna make 30 minutes episode. The game is just too, it's too big. It's a this caliber of a game. You cannot make 30 episodes let's plays, or it's gonna be super nonsense, you know. So thank you very much for watching. I might see you in my next episode. See you guys. Bye.